Thanks to Andre Foman and Press Engine for the demo key. As you may know, the Steam Next Fest is coming up soon, a time when the Steam store page is absolutely flooded by so many different publishers looking to spotlight their incredible indie games, all of which are likely worthy of your playtime in their own individual way. Ahead of this year's Next Fest, I was sent a demo code for a game made by a single developer with such a unique art style and gameplay loop. That game being Effulgence RPG. The demo is actually available now. Effulgence was built with ASCII art in a 3D space, where every enemy defeated gives particles to create the next weapon to beat another with. There's more to this game than that though. Graphically, Effulgence is so original. You don't often see ASCII art games anymore, despite how charming the art style has always been. This turn-based RPG can be fun for as challenging as it is. Developed by Andre Foman out of Buenos Aires, Argentina, it's a clear work of passion from a part of the world not frequently tapped for video games, of any scale, AAA or indie. And this indie game is really cool. Effulgence is his newest game, and based on the demo, the fact it's this high quality and made by only one person is as impressive as it is inspiring. The length of the demo was around 30 minutes for me. There isn't much guidance, so you may be able to reach the end quicker or slower than I did. You can tell from the art style alone how much work went into Effulgence. At times, it's easy to sit there and watch as the ASCII characters surf against the 3D background. In other words, how they flow with the world. It's a moment of levity before what otherwise is quite a difficult experience. The combat of Effulgence requires either your health or the printer. You can shoot your weapon by either cutting your health in half, or more likely using one of the printed weapons. With each defeated enemy, the party gains raw materials to craft different objects. Early on, you can create pistols to shoot enemies, then come syringes to heal, followed by grenades. From there, you can enter battle fully kitted out. Once in battle, after a few lines of dialogue, the party with their equipped weapons can aim at enemies. They literally aim at them, meaning shots can unfortunately miss depending on where the enemy is and the party members aim. This creates a decent cycle of waiting for whatever you're attacking to go into the correct spot so they can then be hit by your shot. They'll descend or go up, even circle around. It's fun to figure out where best to shoot, who best to aim at, and what to do during each turn. You can see the turn order by the bottom right hand corner of the screen, so you know which enemies to take out first and which can wait. Luckily, whenever the full party dies, combat zones save your progress, including how many enemies are left alive in a wave. Effulgence, based off the demo, has a very minimalist presentation, charming for the type of game it is, though a little annoying in the context of a demo that ends right as the game's loop seems apparent. The story hadn't gotten remotely close to unfolding, and I had just gotten into the combat before the demo concluded. I guess that's a good thing though, as it's led me to being interested in the full game. Aside from the combat or any level of confusion from the demo's minimal presentation, the card or dice battler was also pretty fun, although a little confusing at times. It was generally enjoyable, and winning the game by a large margin was an awesome feeling. This little mode was one of the highlights of my short time playing, and again, a reason to be interested in the full release when it comes out. Graphically, this game looks incredible. It plays with a level of clarity that may be unexpected of the art style. The ASCII art is so charming to look at, and the biggest reason why I wanted to try the game out after first getting the email for the demo's key. On the Steam page, Effulgence RPG is described as having a uniquely striking visual style. That is the easiest way to describe the visuals, because they are simultaneously striking and they are also simultaneously unique. I have never seen, let alone played a game with ASCII art this striking. The level of detail and coloring are engaging, and the way the text characters bend or move across the game's 3D plane was considerably impressive. So that's Effulgence, a beautiful game though a little confusing at first entry. There's so much to be interested in the game when it comes to the full release, as Effulgence has a completely original gameplay loop, only possible because of the art style. The game was built in a world that bends the boundaries of the ASCII visuals, and judging by the Steam page, it's got an interesting premise too. Effulgence RPG is planned to release on Steam on November 20th, and again, the demo can be played right now. Thanks again to the developer, Andre Foman, and Press Engine for the demo key. If it hadn't been for that email, I don't think I would have heard of the game at all. I was pleasantly surprised by what I played. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like and a comment greatly helps small channels like mine in the algorithm. And subscribe to see more from me. I hope you have a great day, and if you want to watch more coverage of indie games from me, click on one of the videos on screen now.